Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tyler with House of Cards TCG, and guess what today is? Ban list has finally dropped, and I am excited to go over this. We finally have control of the format. Calamities is gone, which we couldn't be more excited for. And as you can see here, I just want to pull this up. We are at 959 subscribers. So if you could, please make sure to subscribe to the channel so that we can get to 1,000. And let's get on and check out this new ban list that YuGiOh has now put out. So effective, this goes into effect March 15th, which is when this takes effect. You can note that, please note that the change to Firewall Dragon becoming unlimited. Make sure to grab your playset of that. Does not take effect until April 14th due to the errata that's coming, which is going to be the new talk, so that it's not an absolutely broken card. But make sure to grab your unlimited playset of that, especially if you're running Cybers. So obviously the big news is Union Carrier being banned. I have literally just put together an ABC deck profile, and I was just about to dual chain with it, and I was like, you know what? We should wait for the ban list. Unfortunately, all the decks that took advantage of Union Carrier have now caused this to be banned, and it's very unfortunate for ABC players. It's very unfortunate for Drytron players because now you cannot abuse that card. Now, I will say this. The ABC players, they used it correctly. I mean, it's called Union Carrier, and it's a Union deck. So it'll be interesting to see how the ABC players adapt to this, and if ABC can still be in contention, still be a deck that's played. Maybe do you splash something else in there, make it more of a glue deck where it has two different engines in it. We shall see. Given Prada Prosperity's out and being able to search 6 cards, all you need is an unauthorized reactivation, a Union Hanger, so maybe if you can search those off Prosperity, we shall see what happens with Union Carrier and what their in-board looks like, because now it looks like if you don't hard draw Galaxy Soldier, it's going to be tough to play. Going down, you have Zexal banned, which is going to be good because you have the unlimited now release of the spell card, which is going to be great. And of course, the big one, other than Carrier, is True King of All Calamities, which is now banned. So no more of these splash decks that are going back and forth and into different things to go into Calamities. I mean, you got Infernoble Knights, you got Virtual World, you got just these weird decks that can now make Calamities. Dragon Link can even make Calamities. Anything can make Calamities that you can get level 9s out. But now, YuGiOh, you can play it, you can enjoy it, you can have fun. Calamities is no longer an issue. Now, Virtual World is still going to be a top contending deck. It's still a great deck to play, but actually now you get to compete with Virtual World and play the deck the way it's intended, not just VFD with the Trap, Pass, and Scoop. So that's an interesting one there, and it's going to be fun to see at the next tournaments what decks turn up. And then down at the limited, obviously, we have Ben 10, Cyber Angel Ben 10, which is limited to 1. So now Drytron gets the Union Carrier hit, and it also gets the Ben 10 hit, and it's really going to control that deck. It's really going to be tough for that deck to be able to produce the boards that it did. It still has Natasha, which is a broken card. You do have to banish a Cyber Angel to use the effect of Natasha. But Drytron, it's just going to be weird to see them. Do they become a going second deck now? Because they can make Zeus with the 2 level 1s and Lyrilisk. So it'd be interesting with the Drytrons. Now, some notable things that I want to mention that are not on the list. The first one being Red Eyes Dragoon. Untouched, even though it's banned in the OCG. So we still get to run the Dragoons. It's still live, it's still active. The other thing is Called By, still at 1. I was kind of hoping to see that go to 2. Dinos, unscathed. Dragon Link, unscathed. Hauki Firex, we know it's getting the ultimate reprint, but not banned, as well as Elpie, still not banned. Everybody's been calling for Elpie to get banned so that Dragon Link can just slow down a little bit, and it's still a top contending deck. Max C, still on the forbidden list here in the TCG, even though it's available in the OCG. So, you know, that might be the reason why Call By didn't go to 2, because Max C was the problem there. So you got Dino, Dragon Link, Invoke Dogmatica, another one. Magical Meltdown, I was really hoping to see at 1, because Magical Meltdown's a big problem with the Invoked engine, and that's still unscathed. So the big hits here, obviously, you're going to be Drytron, Virtual World, and then ABCs I'm being mentioned. Lastly, one thing to mention here is the now unlimited copies of these cards. So if you got Rusty Bardige, the Firewall Dragon we already know. The big one for me is that I'm going to be coming up with a new and improved Buster Blader deck, Dogmatica, because having Dragon Buster Destruction Sword back is going to make that deck so good. Now you can actually play Buster Blader the way it was. Remember, Dragon Buster Destruction Sword was forbidden because of Union Carrier. So now we've hit the problem, which is Union Carrier, RIP ABC, and now we get to have Dragon Buster Destruction Sword back. So it's going to be very cool to see if Buster Blader with the Red Eyes and the Dogmatica become into the format, becoming a top contending meta deck. So with all these different things going on, really, Konami, you did a good job on this list. It makes Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot more fun. The format hasn't changed. Eldritch still unscathed here, which is Scarlet still at 3. So Eldritch still big and heavy. Dragoon still available. Dinos, maybe you'll see some more play in Dinos. Invoke Dogmatica, untouched here. So that's really nice. And as we're going to see if Drytron is going to continue to be a top 5 deck here in the upcoming format and the upcoming tournaments. And we're going to see what Virtual World ends up doing, as well as some in boards from these decks as they make their changes and different things. So, as always, I appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And this has been Tyler with House of Cards TCG updated ban list. Catch you on the next video.